Nancy Turo, and she is the executive director of the Arts Foundation, martinarts.org. Go ahead, Nancy.
Thank you, Marie. Happy to have you all here on this sort of weird, cold, gray day. So what a beautiful, warm spot to spend the evening listening to some beautiful music and having an enriching evening. The show you see on the walls today just opened on Friday. This is our annual all Florida juried art show. So these artists, as you will notice on the tags, it has a hometown on here. They represent artists that are from the Panhandle all the way to the Keys, all over the state of Florida. It's highly competitive to get in this show. And so our juror thought that these were the best of what he saw, and a mere fraction of those that applied got in the show. So it really is a special thing just to be accepted into the show. And then as you can see, there are some ribbons on here as well, pieces that were selected for first, second, third, and honorable mention. So please do look around at that. And I will just add, one of the ways our community supports the arts is when they're in a show like this, pieces get purchased. We benefit that and are able to help pay our bills to keep the lights on, and the artists are able to continue making a living being an artist. So if there's something you love, I encourage you to buy that. Yeah, that's right.
It'll make your home beautiful.
And it'll make your home more beautiful and lovely. And you have a special reminder of being here. But with all that said, this is a busy season we are all entering into. There's something, seems like every night of the week that you could just enjoy yourself at one of the many arts and cultural venues in town. So I encourage you to get out there and support all of these artists and organizations and things that are going on that make our community such a special place. We have some of our own things going on, surprise, surprise. Not to mention these concerts. Next month will be Loriana Palazzo and Dr. Marie Juria Beamish playing singing and playing songs of love. Before that happens, we have our Arts Fest weekend. I can't hardly get those words out of my mouth. The Arts Fest will be here and come and gone before we know it. But we close down East Ocean Boulevard. We have over 100 artists, all kinds of fun activities all weekend, including Chopped and lots of community organizations participating, and a kickoff to the county centennial year. 2025, Martin County turns 100. And we'll be starting, Al Hager's got a dynamic 12-piece band playing for patriotic music for us. So, Arts Fest, $5 admission, but it's a great deal for $5. Then leading into that, we will have, at the end of March, our Rhapsody in Blue Gala, which I'm going to let Marie talk about because she is the chair of that fine committee.
Okay, so Nancy and I have been collaborating together for many years. Me as a board member and volunteer and founder of this program, which is now, I think, 10 years, something like that. Close to it, if that's not accurate, but I think it is. So we give concerts once a month as one of the many things that we do here. And the idea of having this beautiful music within the context of the art, ever-changing art around you, is just really a very, very special way to enjoy the arts fully. And Nancy alluded to the Rhapsody in Blue Gala, which will be at the Pittenger Center on March 28th, and many of the artists who are associated for a long-standing time with Martin Arts will be performing as part of that gala, and Dr. Lindsay Garrison will be performing the Rhapsody in Blue as the centerpiece of the main stage event. Some of you may have heard her play the Rachmaninoff Concerto with the lyric last weekend. Yeah.
Fantastic, I heard.
Yeah, and then we always come up with great ideas because that's what people who are passionate about the arts are always coming up with ideas. And so we are reigniting very, very excitedly our cultural excursion program. And we just this morning looked over the final details, and it is very exciting. So be sure you look on the website for the details and join us for the Spoleto Music Festival for June 4th through the 9th. It's going to be spectacular.
The final details are getting nailed down, which includes the final price, because we're tring to keep it
reasonable
but yet obviously covering all the costs. But it's going to be a great 5 days in Charleston. So
starting out with
mark
a
your
sunset
calendar.
cruise in the harbor.
That's right.
Yeah, and many concerts as part of this Florida Festival.
We ended up with
Yeah, so it's going to be just incredible and very exciting. And so we are very, very fortunate to have Nancy and her leadership for over 20 years with us. And what she has done as a visionary for the arts is truly extraordinary. And that's why we can do all things. I do want to point out one more individual, and that's our own Grace Lynn sitting in the front here because she's a Lifetime Achievement Award winner of Martin Arts. Plus, she is the one who generously donated the piano that we have, that you will be able to enjoy today.
And she has this gorgeous quilt, Rhapsody in Blue quilt. I know that's not the real name of it, but it's going into the auction with the gala, and it's this gorgeous
It's about the
quilt.
size of that.
Maybe even a little, so we'll have an online auction platform, but it's an absolutely very generous donation, so thank you, Grace.
Okay,
All
so
right.
now for the program,
For the music.
we have a wonderful first-time performer. We have Hye-Yun Chung Bennett, who's going to be performing harp, and also on piano with our own Brandon Glick, who is also a Martin Arts Award winner. So we are thrilled to have her with us today, and so she will take it from here. Welcome.
Thank you so much. Good evening, everybody. I'm so glad you're here today. First piece I'm going to be playing is the variation on theme in ancient style. Is considered a virtuoso piece, specifically designed to showcase the technical capabilities of harp player through its complex variations. It's got 8 variations, theme and 8 variations, built upon an ancient sounding theme, making it a challenging and demanding work for harpists. Carlos Salzedo, a renowned harpist and composer, known for pushing the boundaries of harp repertoire. Salzedo was a harpist at the Metropolitan Opera, and also he taught at Curtis Institute. The next piece I'm going to play is Handel Harp Concerto. Okay, it'll be a little bit long, but I'm going to talk about the harp. Handel was born in Germany and died in UK. Harps are one of the most ancient instruments. Depiction of them have been recorded in Mesopotamia, Persia, and Egypt, and can be traced back over 5,000 years. In 1810, French piano maker Sébastien Erard invented the double-action harp, which is a harp of today. So we were able to play in the orchestra situations. Before, they didn't have enough notes to play, and the lever was invented, but that was very limited. So anyway, French. Erard was granted a patent for his double-action harp, enabled to play in any key. 7 pedals we have, and foot pedals, one of each of 7 white keys on the piano. For instance, moving C pedal from middle notch, so we have 3 notches, top notch, middle notch, and bottom notch. So from middle notch to the lower notch changes all the C strings to sharp. Okay, this is C natural. Red strings are C, by the way. Okay. So all the C changes to the sharp. So I'm sure you hadn't really known about all this. So I thought it may be helpful for you to know what's going on with the harp. So anyway, so where am I? This concerto, this concerto, the Handel Harp Concerto was actually composed for triple harp. Triple harp. So we have one set of strings here. Triple harp has 3 sets of strings. I don't know, and 93 strings. And the concert grand harp. This is semi-concert because I am very petite, and my parents bought me the best one and the biggest one, but that's not for me because I'm so little. So I love to play on this smaller harp. I mean, I have it at home. Harp often associated with the saints and heavenly. You've seen the angels with the harp. Perhaps it was some of this rich history that helped inspire Handel in this sprightly concerto. It was originally written for triple harp, like I said, and the first ever performance was done in the Welsh harpist Robert Powell, February 1736. So you will see a lot of busy activity with my pedal. So every time you have a sharp, flat, natural, you have to use the pedal. The next piece I'm playing is a Contemplation. It's beautiful, tranquil, but technically demanding piece. My beloved teacher, Suzanne McDonald, I studied with her for about 7 years. She studied with this composer, Renie, at Paris Conservatory. Renie composed Contemplation in 1902. And Henriette Renie has 2 volumes of complete method of harp. I studied with Susan McDonald for all those years. And I studied with Susan McDonald. She's now retired, but unfortunately, I think she's in dementia or something. She's 89 years old, and I'm very saddened by that. But anyway, she's in Indiana. She's retired from Indiana. I studied with her in California, Juilliard, and Arizona. Renie was most influential harp pedagogue and prolific, prominent female composer in the modern history of the harp. Her contribution has revolutionized both harp repertoire and technique. In Paris Conservatory was founded in 1795 and considered a gateway to classical music in France. Harp studio was established there 1825 by Lammermoor.
There you go. Can we move this over here so this part of the audience can see?
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I did not know. Okay, thank you for.
Good, thank you so much.
Thank you. I didn't realize it. Chanson dans la nuit. I know that some of you know French. This song, this is a song in the night, allows the harpist to demonstrate a selection of non-traditional techniques, which mimic nighttime sound. Techniques include tapping on the soundboard and strings whistle, like a wire string whistle, and harmonics, and double finger glissandos, and some notes and chords played with the fingernail. I will introduce with this song. It's really strange, but it's very, I don't know, it's different. Lucia di Lammermoor. In 1819, Sir Walter Scott published a novel about ill-fated maid from Lammermoor Hills, loosely based on a real-life murder that scandalized 17th century Scotland. Scott's novel was grisly, gory, and one of the most popular books of its day. It's a tragic opera by Gaestano, Donizetti. When she gets caught up in the family feud by falling in love with their sworn enemy, Lucia is pushed to her limit and finally decides to take control of her situation, with tragedy consequences for the life of her new husband and her sanity. You know about that. She's a singer, opera singer. Rumba. I don't know how many of you know Rumba. Rumba is a family of music, rhythms and dance style that originated in Africa and was introduced to Cuba. You may want to tap your foot or just dance or whatever you want to.
This is what, four continuous movements, so it won't stop.
Oh no, I was gonna say something about that.
And one thing that she probably won't say, it's kind of like the never-ending piece, because you think it's starting to end, and then it keeps going.
Okay,
And it does it again, and again, and again, and again.
The Fantasie in F minor for four hands is one of Schubert's most important piano works.
Wow.
He composed it is 1828, the year that he was dying. I don't know, that's important. It's okay. express my special gratitude to Marie, please stand up. Jennifer is not here, right? Jennifer, Christy, and Brendan. And last but not least, my wonderful supportive husband, David Bennett, of 36 years. Last week, David officially retired as the most valuable civilian engineer, working for the U.S. Navy for 33 years. And our son Edward and his girlfriend and myself went to Washington, D.C. to celebrate his retirement. Needless to say, I am very proud of my husband. Thank you so much for coming.
Yeah.